to get a self.
Can I get an obs?
And then just one iron branch, and then we'll try to get our bottle as quickly as possible.
Right. We don't have a crater.
Let's hope Windrunner gets it, or else I guess we kind of have to buy it, because we will need our bottle.
Yeah.
It's in the bag.
It's really, what's 120, it's really not that much money in them anymore. And it's...
Oh wait, I didn't have to sell my branch. Whoops, I forgot.
That's okay. But anyways, don't worry too much about like if we win this game or not, or you miss last hits or stuff like that. That's
Yeah.
it's more general decision stuff like that. So
The battle begins.
oh, that was a really good block.
Ready to burn.
Do you know about the exact spot you can stand at for the block?
I think so.
Okay. I made a video where I showed very clearly, but that was a pretty much
really?
perfect block. Yeah.
It's just that I remember. Oh no. Dang it.
Oh, this is really good position. As long as you don't get creep back, good and do you know what items Invoker has?
Oh. Gonna sell.
So I think we can just skill one level of our passive, because Invoker is really gonna harass us. But as long as what we need to just focus on is just farm our Shadow Blade and try to just farm as much as possible and not die.
So I think my biggest problem, I've been working on it a lot, is my early game. I always
Yeah.
feel like my last hits, I don't know. If I go in a lobby, I hit them all, and I go in the game, even at West, I miss so many.
I think especially if you're standing mid, you usually have to expect to get less last hits than safe lane.
Yeah.
But right now, when we're against Invoker and he has how much? He has about 60 damage. So how much damage do we have?
67, but 64 to 70.
So we should be able to get most of the creeps, but there will be some we miss.
Like most of the time, like, so I'll just straight up miss last hits.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think the best way to practice that is to probably just keep playing the same hero in the same position, because you really need to you need to practice lasting with each individual hero. There's this Shadow Fiend challenge where people say, okay, you go Shadow Fiend, then you get really good at lasting because you can last it with Shadow Fiend, because he has so low damage. But Shadow Fiend challenge really only makes you better at lasting with Shadow Fiend. While if you want to be better at lasting with Tiny, you should just pick Tiny and practice that, because he has a different backswing. And compare, say, a hero Raid King compared to Sniper, where Sniper projectile is pretty much instant, and Raid King, he has like the longest backswing before he hits. So you really just have to practice the individual heroes.
Alright.
Do you often pick a new hero each game, or do you?
I don't know, lately, because I've been practicing with my team, usually I just pick whatever they want me to play, or more often, like, it's usually all over the place. But before, I would just spam out the same hero over and over.
Yeah, I think if you want to improve lasting, it's probably a good idea to just spam the same hero and just to try to focus on the first 10 minutes or so. You could also, since you also have a team, then you can probably find one of your teammates who wants to just go mid and then just do the first 5 minutes each, and then just try to practice lasting against each other.
It's kind of a problem. So the team changed. One of my friends, he doesn't like playing Dota anymore. He's going to play Super Smash Brothers.
Okay.
And he was the one I was going to practice mid with, so I don't know. No one else on the team. Like, so it's kind of weird. This team, overall, I think I'm the highest MMR.
Yeah.
But it's kind of weird.
It could also.
Sometimes they play really good, sometimes they don't. It's like hit or miss.
You could also just ask on the Reddit Dota. Can probably find someone there. But there's a lot of layers in Dota, and one of them is more like a Tetris game, and that's just last thing where you just people can only really give tips, but you can't really
Yeah.
you can't really like I can't you can't really just get an advice to how to better last. It's just something you have to practice a lot. And I remember when I played Dota 1 for like 5-6 years ago or something like that, I played, and at that point I think there was probably only maybe 1% of the players who actually knew how to last hit with all the heroes. And if you were one of those 1%, you would just be one of the best players in the world, because you could just outlast it and outcarry the opponent so much. And the general skill level has just risen so much since those 5, 6, 7 years. So when we are playing Tiny mid, is there anything we need to watch out for in this matchup?
I don't think Sven's gonna be ganking though, because he's farming bottom. But if I think Sven's the only one I should really be afraid of.
Yeah.
Oh, team.
Because Winter Wyvern isn't. I don't think he's that great of a ganker.
Who needs
Then
some?
again,
He's actually
Q with Cold Snap.
he's actually a decent Winter Wyvern, but we shouldn't really expect him to gank too early. I'm gonna lower those guys a lot.
And then mute them.
Oh, Hero, you have good day.
Oh, why aren't they getting muted? Oh, so you can't mute them.
You can, if you go into settings, you can
Yeah.
put down the voice volume.
Hello, comrades.
I'm just gonna turn it all the way down. I want to hear that.
Making on pussies now.
But also with Tiny, he has really high base damage, but his backswing is really low.
Alright. So, if I have one level in Avalanche and I have one level in Toss, can I kill Invoker? Or should I just wait for second level in Toss? Or
So if you're level 4 and you have 2 levels in Avalanche, you should probably skill. I always skill Avalanche again at level 3, so we have 2 levels. And right now we can't really kill Invoker, and only way we can really kill him is if we toss him into our tower and then stun him afterwards. But since we don't have, if we had one branch, we will have enough mana for our combo at level 4. But since we don't have a branch, we won't have enough mana for it. And what's most important is just to focus on our last hitting. Because what can easily happen in this matchup is that the Invoker will harass us too much, and then we will lose a lot of HP. But if he is about half HP and we have the combo, the problem is that we can't really do the combo right now since we don't have one branch.
alright.
But usually with Tiny, it's the first stage of the game is before Shadowblade. And at that stage you pretty much just try to farm as much as possible and just stay alive. And you can't really, that's really the time where your team is most vulnerable. You can't really help the team, and you just need to try to farm the Shadowblade. How many times have you been playing Shadowblade Tiny?
I've never done it before.
Okay.
Like, played Blink Tiny, but not recently.
Okay. So since we have a bottle now, what we can try to do is just harass him once with Avalanche, or just hit him once, and then if you just hit him again. So what you do is you just Avalanche and just hit him once, and then you back off, and then you wait for the cooldown, and then you can use your bottle charges as well. And then if he comes close, then you can use your combo, and you should be able to kill him.
Right.
So if we use bottle now, so if you get close and you use bottle again, then you will have enough for the combo and you can kill him right now. You can just go at him. Try to go on him.
Them. Oh.
Yeah. Now he backs off. And what we do right now is to get him is that we know he will try to last hit when the creep is low. So when that creep is low, we can try to run up and stun him. And if he
controlling him.
Yeah, if he just stays back, then we just chill and just farm, because then we can just zone him. Can eat a tango, then we can harass him again with our avalanche. And so we don't want to toss, and we don't want to commit too much. So our toss right now only deals 75 damage, and using toss at that point is just a waste of mana, since now we won't have our combo.
Alright. Should I get my ult?
Yes. We can also get our boots on the courier. And in this rune at this point with Tiny is really one of the best things to have. And I'm sure you know when we actually...
What I was gonna ask is, so it's because I just got the invis rune and I had full bottles. Should I have just gone top with it and gotten the kill and silenced?
Maybe, but we don't really need to. Right now we can just control the mid, and it's also very good to have just if they come gang us, then we have an invis. So when he comes close, we can just avalanche, just hit him once again. And just hit him. Yep. And what we can do now is that we can wait a bit, and then we can, out of sight, we can use bottle, and then use it once again. Use it one, yeah. Then we almost have enough mana for a toss. So what, you go to him, and then you toss him, and then you use bottle again. Stun him and use bottle again, so you get him enough mana. Then, and the toss, and hit him again. Very nice. So that's one of the very important things when you play Tiny, is that you actually use bottle, even when you go for him. So that was pretty much perfect. And one thing we could have improved there for more damage. Can you what do you think we could have done to get more damage there?
Done it quicker than the. Well, isn't it the toss avalanche?
So your combo was pretty good compared to the fact that we didn't have enough mana to just do it right away. But it's the same when you use Shadowblade. What you do first is always you get one hit off, because his reaction time is about 300 milliseconds, so that's 0.3 seconds. So if we just hit him once, we can just hit him and then stun and then hit him again, because he won't have time to react.
So with Shadowblade, do I not buy part of it? Or maybe I buy part of it, but I don't send it out. So
it's a good question. If either you buy it and send it out, or you just wait and then you wait for the full item. Oh, be careful with courier. Be careful with courier. I don't think you have boots on it. Do you have boots on it?
Oh no, those are mine. I don't know where the courier was coming from down there though. Are they taking my courier?
But you don't have boots on courier?
No, I did. But they keep taking it now. I don't know what was going on.
Oh, but it's right next to you. You can just take it.
I grabbed the boots, but it came from down below.
Yeah, okay. But anyways, did you get the point with Shadowblade because, or were you busy one also? So one of the things, kind of advanced level of Dota, is to start thinking about most people, their reaction time is 0.3 seconds. That means they will only, if you go out of invis and hit them, they will first mega state 0.3 seconds after you go out of invis, and we can really use that to our advantage. And if they had, let's say, if they had PA or some very hard carry top, then it could be worth it go top. But right now we almost have our Shadowblade, so now we are kind of just happy, just trying to get our Shadowblade, and we can also just harass and just hit him, and then just don't commit too much. If you hit him one more time and then toss, so if you just use bottle and you will have avalanche soon. Just use bottle and then stun him, stun and toss, go stun and toss. Okay, it's pretty good. So it was actually a pretty dangerous situation because we didn't use bottle enough before we actually went for him.
good.
So
He doesn't have ghost walk and he doesn't have very good killing potential.
that's true.
I don't know.
So
Should
we
I
can just
attack the tower here, or should I just?
no. We don't do that much damage now, and we are kinda when we are 50 gold away from Shadowblade, we want to play very cautiously. So you can also just use yourself on yourself, because we really don't want to die now. And now we have 9.5 minutes Shadowblade, which is pretty much, it's really insane timing. And right now you want to conserve your mana as much as possible.
I was gonna go back to base because we don't have.
No, the rune is spawning soon. Okay, since we don't have flying courier, and they're using, then I guess we can just go back, and then we can also buy TP. So when we go back and get our Shadowblade, where do we want to go? What do we want to do right after?
Top.
And what tower are you gonna TP to?
Top right here, like to the side, or
Yeah,
I
it's
don't have vision. It's not pushed up.
when it's right there, we can probably just push that tower. And be sure to you can just TP now, and then Shadowblade right away,
Tower is under attack.
and then just go on one of them. You get silence as well, and yeah, that's good. Very good, very nice. Okay, and what do we want to do now?
Push the tower or go for the rune?
Go mid, go mid. Go mid, get the rune, and then we can gank Invoker.
Attack.
I got the rune.
So if you use one more bulk charge, then we can go in. So let's not show ourselves, and then see. Right now it's kinda, he's maybe too close to tower, but we can try to get him. Hope he won't react too fast. Can try to get him. Very good. So what happened there was we kinda had, you can check bottom rune. We really don't want to go back unless we have to. Okay, we can also just, we'll just farm mid and then wait for the next rune. We really don't want to go back unless we have to. So
Okay.
let's say Invoker had maybe 50 more or 300 more HP. Could that have changed anything there?
I don't know, because Shadowblade is coming out and it's stunning immediately. I don't think he could have done anything.
So your damage actually, you actually did more than 300. If you had more than 300 gold, he would actually allow more than 300 HP extra. He would actually still died there. But we were kind of lucky because there were about 3 or 4 creeps around him, and we actually got to toss him up in the air. So we can just go top and take that rune. And right now,
One thing I kind of don't do is, like, okay, I do this much damage and they have this much health. I always kind of don't do that.
you will start. So I think we should just go top because Silence is farming top, and then we can also get a TP.
I think
Looks-
he's going Slahser's way.
Yeah,
honestly.
Slayer, but let's see if Slash's way Tiny will own him. So you use your bottle now. Start using your bottle. Start getting mana because we need a lot of mana for our combo. And just bull rush him, or what you say. You can probably just stun him and then right click him. Yes, so nice. And then we can, if you sell your Iron Branch and get a TP, and yeah, TP bot, and it's kinda, I'm not sure we can do much actually.
Yeah, no, I don't have much mana.
Be sure to check the rune, if there's a rune.
No, there's
You can also deward that ward, because you have Shadowblade, so we can just go deward, and if they come for you, we can just Shadowblade away. So
Like,
now you
go to
if you go to bot tier 1 tower, I'm sorry, what?
I go for Scepter next.
Yeah, drop your bottle when someone TPs him. So SF is gonna TP bot in a second, then you drop the bottle and give it to him. Okay, TP's mid, that's cool. So yeah, we'll go Scepter next, and what we will do is can you just upgrade the courier and then just get 2 TPs and get your items as well. And let's get bottom rune.
Oh,
So we really don't want to go back when there's a rune spawning. And we're tiny and we have Shadowblade, so we can really control the runes really a lot. And Dina is also very nice, she just healed you. So if you wanna feel cheeky, you can just activate haste and just run into Invoker or find Tinker. You can probably just run in and kill him. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, just try to go for him. Maybe it's best we can see him. You could try to just run and then hope he's dead. Okay, run up, he's gonna die. Run up, keep running. Sunstrike. Okay, get top room. Keep using your bottle. Okay, and then we should probably you can just TP home. So right now we just need more. So this is a really good game, very good game. And then we can just heal up. And if you want to be really next level, you can actually drop your point booster when you're really low, but that's kind of more...
I do that usually. I'll do it on anyone.
So right now, when you're playing a good Goose player, they will start by wards. And especially mid, they will have one ward. So we're just gonna run bottom now. I already
checked, Winder Wyvern has a bunch of them, but he hasn't placed them yet.
Yeah. But I don't think we should go mid anymore, because even though if they don't have wards, they are probably gonna wait for you mid. So we want to kind of mix things up, and then we want to maybe try get bottom. Even though he has sentry, he's probably gonna deward it, so maybe you can just kill him before he gets that deward. Shadowblade. Oh, okay, you got it off. Keep running, they have sentry, Yeah, keep running, you should be fine. Okay, we can even turn around them. Let's just heal up. No, just heal up and then get the rune at the top, or bot. Get the rune. Be careful, there might come someone here. Okay, let's try to push mid.
What about bottom?
Yeah, they will probably have wards, but we can go. You can go bot.
Actually now.
On the tower, you can surely go on the tower. So just use DD and start healing up a bit. And heal one more, and then go. Shadowblade. Careful, you're not gonna be able to hit. You need to be careful. Okay. 16 minutes godlike, that's pretty good. So let's just TP home. And buy 2 more TPs.
So should I get Staff of Wizardry for the Ring of Protection, or no?
If we get anything, we will get our Ogre Club. We can just drop just drop the Ring of Protection. Don't sell it, just store it, because we need it later. And get the Ogre Club.
You get a Midas on Shadow Theme.
That's okay.
I guess it's safe lane.
So where do you think they will be right now? They have been ganked a lot in the lanes.
Sure
exactly. Yeah. And when do you think we should activate Shadowblade? Because it's kind of hard, because we can activate it too early, but we can.
I know Wyvern's been bottom. I know they don't have a ward right here.
Yeah, we can just try on them. I hope they don't have ward, and we can also go on Sven. I think you need to get your combo on him, but just go on him.
Oh, they don't have a tower. I did that wrong.
Oh, he got stunned as well. You will have toss soon. You can toss a creep to him. Oh, close. Okay.
I messed up the combo.
Yeah, but it's very hard when he's standing close to so many creeps.
What? I toss first.
Yeah, but you can't really when you're standing close to creeps, it's random if you actually get your combo off him, or you will toss one of the creeps. Oh. But what you can do is try to. Sometimes you can wait as long as you can with Shadowblade, and then see if he changes his position. Or you can try to stand so he's you're as far away from the creeps as possible.
I think it's bottom.
So we can just farm top. And we don't want to fall into the trap of ganking too much all the time, because they can start. They will start group up, and then if you die right now, you're 9-0, that's really huge. Then they're gonna get so much gold. And at this point we can also just start use our whole combo just to clear creep waves really fast. What items do you think we should go after items?
We need attack speed, so either a Yasha or a casual Hyperstone.
What about BKB?
I don't know. I don't like BKB. I don't know why.
It's
Middle tower is under attack.
you could go assault couriers, or you could go BKB, and both of the two items has some or have some disadvantages and advantages. So
Oh, Tinker's going bottom.
he's gonna see you if you want them. You can just run for them. Touch, nice.
I was planning on using the illusion to toss Tinker.
Okay. So let's say at this point we're really fat, but our team has not been doing so well, and they have kept dying. So let's say they've kept dying, and we're actually losing the team fights.
So, I really like split pushing, but what ends up happening is team typically doesn't agree with that, and then they keep fighting. Like I play Windrunner a lot. I haven't played her recently, but I played a game with her the other day, and I was playing with my friend even, and he was a Tinker.
Yeah.
And we were just split pushing over and over, and we were doing really well at it. But then our team kept fighting and dying, and like we had no idea what we were supposed to do because we can't really fight them. It's like I hadn't had that best of lane.
So what happens when I split push is that I usually don't really tell my team or communicate too much with the team. I just kind of do it. And if my team is fighting, do you know what happens?
The enemy's middle tower.
What?
I take tower and I take 2 Raxes. That's pretty much what happens. So they lose tower and lose 2 Raxes. And maybe my whole team died, but I'm fine taking that trade. So in that way, with Tiny, since he's such a good split pusher, and if you have a decent start like we have now, we're just gonna rip towers apart. And especially if you go assault couriers, towers are not gonna stand a chance for us. So I really like when my team is actually going and fighting while I'm split pushing. That's actually pretty much the best thing that can happen to me, because I just say fine, let them fight, and I just take, and I'm usually in a good position to already push, and then I just kind of push.
So one thing is, now that we're so far ahead, we're probably going to go for high ground at some point.
Yeah.
BKB might be better, or should I just play the farming game for a little bit?
I think we should probably just get a Hyperstone now, and then after Hyperstone we can get a BKB.
Alright.
And then when we're gonna push, how do you think your team should push?
Well, I typically go for outer towers, and I go for pick off first.
Okay, what I'm trying to drive at is that I think you should actually split push. So I think your team should be fighting, and you should try to be in a position where as soon as they start fighting, you start hitting buildings.
Should I join here though? But
Sure.
this is so close.
As long as you don't dive on the tower. Oh, the Shadowblade Silencer just got a double kill. You shouldn't have. Why did you kill him? He was doing the slashes way. Okay, we can get out. We can sell the Ring of Protection to Hyperstone. But let's say that your team is fighting and you're out here farming the jungle. Then if your team died, that's kind of a wasted fight.
Yeah.
But if you are in good position to push, then you can really use the fact that your teammates are distracting them. I think you can just go for him. He's probably gonna turn around, maybe.
Oh, right. He wasn't paying attention. They don't have a tower there.
Okay. So if you do on quick buy, if you get the rest of the items for assault couriers, I think we should just get that. Or we could also get BKB, but we'll just have the items in a quick buy. I think he's gonna... So Tinker just lasered here, and what he was likely gonna do is gonna take this camp. So we could maybe have caught him, but now we need to be careful. So what's one objective your team could take right now?
Roche.
Yep.
So that's a big problem though. I typically feel like my team, they're either someone's gonna like solo rush or we're probably not gonna rush.
So if you want to communicate Roche with the team, you could be like sitting here, standing here, and then say, "Oh team, let's Roche," but then they won't usually react. What I usually go, I just kind of go to Roche and just kind of stand there. So I say now, let's do Roche team, and then I go Roche, and then I kind of just wait, and then I say, come team, come Roche. But if I go Roche, and then I say, come team, come Roche, and they don't come, and I start walking away, then they're like thinking, oh, he doesn't want to do Roche anyways. So usually if you just go to Roche then, and just stay there a bit, then your team will usually come. So now we need to be careful. You could go for him, but there might be all 5, because they're all 5 missing.
Right behind him. Oh, he's mid. So I don't want to go on that.
You have your team behind. You can just push mid, So we can just push mid and let them fight. Maybe usually we kind of want to go here, but now we can push. And this is kind of a bad situation because SF isn't there. Just keep pushing mid, keep pushing mid. Keep pushing mid. And just nuke the creep wave. And then they might come mid. We can maybe get 1 and 2 hits on tower. 1 and 2 hits on tower. Okay. So this was a kind of... They went way too far in and we didn't have the SF there. Maybe it would have been better to join the team, but it's really hard to judge. And what if we had died there, then it would be pretty bad.
Yeah, it would be a huge swing.
But if we had been in a bit better position while our teammates were starting to fight, we could actually have maybe done half damage to tower, actually gotten the tower. Or we could have taken one of the tier 1, tier 2 towers. That's kind of priority to just kind of stay with those towers. And let's say your team starts to fight here, and we are already around this area, then we can just quickly get this tower, and it's really hard for them to defend it. I think we should actually get BKB now.
Alright.
You could wait around for Invoker if you want to. He might just go forward here.
Alright.
It's risky, but it's maybe should be okay. But right now you're going under ward. You should shadow blade way before. You're kind of shadow blading too late, because this is a very common ward spot, and you just kind of went under it before you shadow blade. So now it looks like they might know. Ideally you want to shadow blade as soon as possible. So let's say Invoker is here. You kind of want to shadow blade from here if you can, because they might have a ward right there. So how are we gonna play this? This is kind of hard to play because we want to keep pressuring a lane and we want to keep split pushing. So let's say your team is pushing top and they're going top, then we're ready to push bottom.
Yeah.
Right. So Sven just pushed up, so now you can shadow blade in and check here, shadow blade. So what happen is the Invoker, he'll send in summons here, and then he's just standing around here. So we can actually just shadow blade past and just check this whole area. But now we can just farm it.
Typically, like if I was Invoker, I would send them forward ahead while I'm backing away, so it pushes it out and gets more farm. I don't know, that's what I was thinking he was doing.
Maybe he's standing behind. You can always, sometimes it's good to just skip creeps and just check like this whole area, see if someone's there.
Okay.
And right now we can just kind of play passive, but try to hit the tower.
TP top.
Yeah, just nuke the creep wave and push as much fast as possible. And when we have our BKB, we can actually start just kind of suiciding for Raxus if we can.
He just TP'd. Should I just attack it anyway?
Yeah, just attack it. Keep hitting it. If someone TPs, you just run out as fast as you can. And nuke it. No, keep hitting, nuke. I keep hitting. Hit. And run. Shadow blade. Okay. So we just TP back to base, and we use our bottle, and then we sell it, and then we get BKB. And get a TP as well. Okay, and then we can just go top and push that out. So now we can, what we do is just we camp top and we control this whole area, and we keep just standing around here. And let's say that they start fighting down here. What we do as soon as they start fighting, we just push and we just push and we just push. And it's very important that we are in as good position as possible to just start pushing.
Okay. So one thing I was wanting to know, because that's what I used to do, and then my team got mad at me for doing stuff like that, so I stopped doing it. Because they'd want me to just fight.
Yeah, they do want that. So when I played a lot of Tiny and I went to about 6.7k playing this Tiny, I just kind of ignored my team, and they even got mad at me. But when I started taking Raxes, they were like, well, that's fine. And
that's just the thing. My team is like people I know and stuff.
Oh, yeah, okay. If it's not, yeah, then, well, then you can show them this coaching video. Yeah. But your whole team is standing here.
Right?
Yeah, I'm recording. I'll upload. So we will just go here. And then you could just say, like, you can just ping, like, go here team, and you can just split push, or you can also write split push. If you enter there's like settings, you can write to all.
Wait.
And we need to be on agility threads. So we can just push here, and then your team will fight. So just wait a bit, then they will come top, and we just push. And nuke, so we get, and then hit the tower, and keep hitting the tower. And if they come for you, just keep hitting the tower, Just go for tower, Just Tinker, we don't care about Tinker. Hit tower. Okay, we now need to BKB and run, just run. Keep running. Okay, that's... So sometimes we need to BKB, sometimes we should be careful. But what we could also have done there is that we could just BKB and just hit the tower. And we can just... This is just like objective game. This is really how I play Tiny. Just objectives. I just sometimes heroes just standing right next to me. I don't care about them. I just hit the tower. So maybe we can get one more hit. It's kind of risky our BKB is down, but maybe like 2 hits and toss and hit. And then run, Shadowblade run. So this was a bit risky, but we got tower. And now we can just TP home.
Shouldn't I farm up the jungle before TPing?
No, I would just TP so we're ready. Because we want to be constantly ready to just push whenever we got an opportunity.
And now I should go AC.
Yeah, AC. And let's see here. Where do you think we should go next?
I think just exactly what you're saying, like there.
But anyways, yeah, we should have at least just start running.
They're all missing.
One tip that's kind of a small tip, but when you're about 80% HP and mana, just start running away from the fountain. It just gives you 1 or 2 more seconds.
Okay.
And so if your team just fights and we can just like push out the lanes, and if the team fights, we'll just go for Rax and we can get Rax mid really quickly. We really don't want to just go for Rax when our whole team isn't fighting, but as soon as they fight, we just want to kind of sneak in and just get the Rax. And meanwhile we can just like push the wave and just go back a bit. And you could also like ping Roshan. Your team should really do Roshan. And then so you ping Roshan, but then you need to go there as well. Because if you just farm the camp, then they will just be well.
Okay, I guess we're going.
So let's say
vision up here.
Nah, that's fine. It's cool. They're really so far behind it, and you have BKB, so if they go out of base, you can just murder them. Let's say that your team are all running here, and they're starting to fight up here. What should you do then?
If my team's fighting?
Yeah, let's say they're running up here and they're trying to fight uphill, and we have March of the Machines just going down. Yeah, then what we'll just do is we will just run bot, and we'll just start hitting the towers here. And we're just gonna be... Well, okay, you're fighting, but we're just gonna take the Rax.
Alright.
And we can get our AC now. So now you can ping your team that you go mid, and then you can or your team's going bot, so you go mid. So we should, if you can write to them, you can just write go split push. And also right now your word is that you have 12-0, so they will probably listen to you. If you had 0-5 or something, they would just be pfft. What is this guy talking about?
Yeah.
But when you're really doing well, then your team, they just really listen to you. Usually at least. But if you can push 3 lanes, that would be optimal. And then just like if they go mid and SF top, then you can just Shadowblade and just go here. Just Shadowblade and go here.
Yeah. Because everyone's mid.
And yeah, SF top, so just start hitting the tower. Just go tower, go tower, go tower, go tower. Just keep tower. Don't fight team, just stay tower. Just stay tower. Okay, we might need to BKB and just get Rex, but just get Rex. If they come for you, you just BKB, or we don't even need to BKB. Just keep it in it. You don't need to BKB. Get Rex, just stun him and just go. We can also kill him. Very good. And then now we go mid and shadow bait and go mid. Shadow bait mid. And wait for 45. Wait for 40. Stay around, and just get mid. Ignore heroes. Get mid. You can even use BKB. BKB and just keep hitting it. Okay, and now we can run. Now run. Okay, you can also maybe you need to hit. Can you stun him? I can toss him and hit. Very good. Okay, Shadow Blade up soon. Try to toss. Spam toss. Oops. Shadow Blade as soon as you can. Keep running. You can keep running and yeah, maybe you can turn around, but you can kill him if you want to. Oh, now we need to run. Okay, bye. Nah. Just maybe toss. They have ward there. Oh, how can they see you? How can they see you? No. Okay. And it's really like, okay, we die, but what did we get?
Well, we got 2 hacks.
Yeah, we got 2 melee and 1 range racks. That's huge. And especially against this Tinker, we really don't care about killing the heroes. We just care about getting the Rexes. And that was just... Did you see how bad their fight was? Like, they just got slaughtered. And in a way you could say, well, of course they got slaughtered because it's 4 against 5. And, well, Tiny, no, why wasn't you there? But I just feel this way of playing, I feel it's way more safer because if your team wins against them 5-on-5, well, that's cool, then we just kind of win the game. If they lose, well, that's also cool because then we just get 2 Rexes. And then the next fight, if we get 3 Rexes again, and we also got a tower, then we're gonna win. So we don't really care about our teammates. And that's how you get to 6.7k MMR. That's in a way, at least sometimes. That's just you have to play at a level where the teammates just becomes not really a factor. They just becomes, you know, pawns like in chess where there's guys you just send out to get slaughtered just to get attention from the enemy while you just clear objectives.
See, that's why I feel like I've gotten worse because I stopped playing like that. I started playing with the team, doing everything with the team.
But if you have a team,
I would go off lane, I would win off lane, and I would rat the entire game.
Just TP top.
Their jungle was mine.
Yeah. But it's, I don't know. This is like, I can only talk about how I play in pubs. I can't really tell you how you should play with the team. And
I think I'm gonna leave the team though because they just don't agree on certain things I don't like as well.
Okay.
Kinda sucks. But this is the best. I feel like this is the funnest way to play too.
Yeah.
Like if you can just create space, even like if you're an offlaner, you can rat and make space. But the problem is, so I had a huge problem with bat. Like I felt like my bat was pretty good, but the thing is, I would go and split push, and I would go all the way up to here. They'd still have like maybe they'd have a tier 1 tower still, but I would go all the way to their tier 2, pushing the creep wave and living. But then my carry can't farm.
Did you play bat rider or what?
Yeah, I would go bat rider off lane, and then
well,
if we're behind, I would go. Why is he following me?
So tell them to split push, because right now you're big and powerful, so they want to stay with you. But tell them to split push, because you don't really want them to hug you. But they're kind of like, well, this guy is strong, so maybe like they're fighting now. You need to go push. They're fighting right now, so we need to. And as soon as they start engaging, you need to be in position to push, and we can maybe just shadow bait in, and we can maybe kill the Sven, or we can also just take the Rax and TP out. Or yeah, BK. Oh shit. Okay, BKB and yeah. Oops. Shit. Toss. Okay. That was bad advice from me.
Well, I mean, you couldn't have predicted them having sentries there.
Yeah, nah, that's something that's we should have predicted, or at least I should have thought about. But yeah, when you play also this way, it can easily go wrong, and what I advised you, I think that's when you should use the words ill-advised, because that was bad advice from me. I'm actually not sure how you use that in context, but anyways, it's so that was bad, but we still have a large shot, and I think we should probably get booster travels when we have booster travels and buyback. So we'll just wait a bit, and they still haven't gotten one tier 1 tower, so. What we're gonna do is, it's if you can write to your team and just tell them to go 4-man mid, and then you will push top. So just tell them the plan that you will push top, and just tell them to try to fight as long as you can, and you can just go push top.
I want to play Terrorblade now.
I think Tiny almost pushes as fast.
Yeah.
But maybe we should actually TP mid now because they're fighting out of base. Or we can also just TP mid, I think.
Well,
push top, yeah, push top. And tell your team to push mid. Like, just draw big lines like this way. And we need to push very fast because we need to like time them. But tell them to wait you and just get the right. Or we can actually. We don't need creeps with us. Just run. No, you're missing time.
Yeah, sorry.
So we can also just clear it, or we can just So just tell them to stay mid, and then you go top. Okay, they can go in now. Tell them to go now, and just push top.
I was gonna wait to use shadow.
No, just push. Because they'll have to decide if they come. You have to be careful with sniper, with silencer. Wait for them to get edge. Okay, wait, and go. So wait, and go top now. Top. Yeah, just go. And egg touch. Get tower, keep hitting him. You'll have silencer on you. He might actually be able to kill you, but try to get Rex. Keep hitting Rex. Okay, and just ignore heroes, don't care. Suicide Rex. Very good. And if range Rex is still alive mid, then you need to get range Rex. Okay, it's alive. Okay, very good. So, that's a win right there. And I think we got the last hit on all the Rexes. And if you want to play really try hard, we should kind of be careful now, because even though we have all 6 Rexes, if you all die now, that's kind of bad. But you can buy booster travels now, so if you die, you will have buyback, and then you can also TP back.
So basically with Tiny, it's all about getting objectives. Like you can fight, but you only want to get pickoffs.
That's the way I play Tiny. No, we shouldn't have sold threats yet.
I was gonna buy like another Hyperstone or something.
Yeah, that's okay, we can do that. We could also, let's just get a Hyperstone. It's cool.
Just since it's... Actually, wait, how much is my buyback? Is 1,500.
Yeah, you have 2,400, so we can just push mid. Well, we have about 5 minutes left, so if there's anything you want to ask or anything you...
I don't know, like, so what heroes should I play in which lanes? Like, what, because I want to, like, right now I'm in a weird phase where, like, I don't want to play half the heroes. I just feel like they're not for me. Like, I like Tiny.
Yeah.
And Storm, like, stuff like that. But, I don't know, a lot of heroes just don't seem that great.
It's hard to say, because it depends on what you want on a hero. If you, I think one of the reasons I like to play Tiny so much is that he's such a kind of well-rounded hero. The only thing is that he's really weak in the laning stage, but with Shadowblade, when you got Shadowblade, you can gank, you can push, you have also decent team fight, so he's really a well-rounded hero. And we can just try to go mid and just push slowly.
They're gonna have sentries, yeah.
And you're gonna need to do a 5-on-5 team fight right now. But you will have Mega, so just stick around with the team now.
They had a
roach. And we don't want to run in alone, we kinda want them to engage. You don't want to run in alone. So we just camp outside with your team and just say go mid all 5. Because so what will happen with Megas is that they will slowly like push in, and they will kind of force them farther and farther back, and at some point they're gonna like be almost at the fountain here, and then you can just hit the tower a bit.
I had an hour-and-a-half game where we had Megas, they had a Medusa. It was really
that's annoying. But you need to be ready. You need to be ready to join the fights.
Crap, I'm slow. Shouldn't walk through that.
Yeah. If they run too far back, oh.
I thought it'd be
BKB.
KP. Oh shit.
BKB and then try run. Oh, you can also fight. Oh, miss. Okay. Buyback and TP to a creep. Try to TP mid. Oh, that creep might die. Okay, just get tower. Don't take too much damage. Sharp it. Okay, just hit buildings. Yeah, just hit building. Yeah, I think as you can decide a bit in this. Now I'm actually not sure. I kind of have to check that one. All right, very nice. So that's pretty much a perfect tiny game. There was one mistake we did where we went mid, where they had a sentry, and yeah, that was my bad. I told you to go mid time. But yeah, with Tiny you have a lot of control in the game, and even if you kind of have a weak team, you just split push as much as possible.
That's how I feel Storm is a similar way.